Oh, it's you. I'm in Portland. I'm going to show you around. Come on. Hello. Hello. It's not Hollywood in Hollywood, it's Hollywood in Portland. This is a story called Uncle Bear. It was nice being an uncle, thought Bear. There were many perks when he and Auntie visited family. He liked his relatives, but liked their food even more. All those tasty pies and cakes and puddings, he couldn't help but feel hungry. There were too many cubs running about. He was uncle to them all. It was financially crippling, so many Christmas and birthday presents. The food went from the table so quickly, he barely got a look in. He regarded his nieces and nephews with a rumbling belly. Surely, he reasoned, licking his lips, nobody will miss just one.
Shine one is the eye. Shine one is the eye. Shine one is the eye.
I like it here. It's very good.
Portland, Oregon.
It's true.
I'm from here.
Oh.
It's my accent.
Oh.
Oregonian.
Oregonian?
No, Oregonian.
Oregonian, sorry.
Draconian.
Well, as well as all this adventuring, there are poems to be read. So it's about time you heard one now, I think. I'm just going to drink this. It's called Invite a Yeti Round for Tea. Invite a Yeti round for tea, well then I really ought to warn you. They're not the bestest guest, and they will very often scorn you. They will criticise your curtains, flick the peas across the table, watch them growl the national anthem just as loud as they are able. They will turn their noses up at any vegetables you're cooking. They will make a pass at granny when they think that no one's looking. As they blunder around your kitchen, 8 foot tall and rather burly, you'll not keep the carpets clean, nor send them home, it's far too early. Invite a Yeti round for tea, well it will be your tragic loss, because they will not be a gift, because they do not give a toss, because they threaten to be trouble, and your chandeliers are shaking. They're oh so terrible at giving, and yet excel when it comes to taking. Molting fur around your lounge, oh a tornado would be cheaper. A decent cleaner costs a lot, you'll need a heavy duty sweeper. Yeti eat you out of house and home, they really cost a flipping packet. With such flatulent announcements, making a burping, belching racket. Invite a Yeti round for tea, and you do so at your error. They will turn your toupee white and fill your bank account with terror. You may berate your local yobbo for antisocial ways of living, but after time spent with a Yeti you may be rather more forgiving. You might prefer a hooligan with all his noisy rampant boozing than a Yeti on the loose, for it's your sanity you're losing. As they oaf about the place, no, you will not find them trancing. They'll leave depressions in your patio when they start their Yeti dancing. Invite a Yeti round for tea, and you do so at your peril. They can be undignified, they can be absolutely feral. It's quite a shock when first it happens, you might need a quick lie down. But I suggest you just relax and don your finest evening gown. Yes, indeed, for I'd advise that you embrace their clumsy action, and over time maybe you'll find a certain furry-arsed attraction. It's just no fun to watch them play their scoffing cake with all the bears. You need to join their crumb-drenched chaos. Yes, then get invited round to theirs. Well viewers, I'm very excited about being in a motel. I've been to masses of hotels, but never a motel like you see in all those American movies. No. Well, it's so very exciting. Anyway, I want to read you a poem. I'm going to show you what I've been buying in the shops yesterday as well. Come on, look. Well, I went shopping yesterday, and Portland is known for a particular bookshop. pals. And well, spent plenty of money there. I got all sorts of things. Had a first edition of Carrie by Stephen King. I found an interesting version of Baby Cakes by Armistice Maupin, because I like the Tales of the City books. And I found a scary book by Richard Matheson, and another scary book by Stephen King and Peter Straub. And well, anyway, the reason I'm telling you about this is that the next story that I'm going to read is a 100-word story from Vampire Cows of Scunthorpe, and it's all about books. It's only short, but here goes. It's called A Disorganised Library is a Very Bad Thing. George frowned at the disorganised library before him. Where are the books on Alaskan fly fishing, he demanded, stamping his foot and crushing a priceless Dickens. I share your desperation, exclaimed the spiky-haired punk next to him. Where are all the staff, she moaned. The service here is hopeless, the books are battered, the fax needs fixing, the computer system's crashed, the mills and booms are mouldy, and what's more, the barcoders don't bleep. Well, beamed George, I'm glad to find an ally. I'm George. And you? Fiona, said the lady. I'm the head librarian. Okay, this is another one from Junk Food. It's called I Should Never. This is just a quick message from me to say tar for dumping me last night and kicking me car. Perhaps I deserved it, perhaps I was wrong. I should never have said that your BO was strong. I should never have said that your hairdo was meaning or laughed quite that hard when you went out folksy. I should never have giggled and described you as fat or wobbled your chins or trod on your cat. I should never have said that your parents were mental or head-butted your granny. No, I should have been gentle. I should never have brought you that tropical snake that ate your dad's toupee and head by mistake. I have to face facts now, these things what I've done cause you to leave me and spoil all our fun. I've been told, oh my dear, now you're going to miss her, but I found myself saying she's a terrible kisser. I shouldn't have said it, yes I am bitter, it's true, because you've left a great dent in my car from your shoe. Thank you. Well, my search for the Yeti has so far proved, well, it hasn't proved much at all, but I haven't found the Yeti. I think I'm going to have to stay in America and keep searching. Oh yes. Well, this time I've got to say goodbye and I'll see you soon. My adventures continue. Yeah, it's true. We've got to keep looking for Yeti. I can't go home.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
Well, I feel I have disappointed you slightly because here we are and I'm about to go back to London, but don't let this make you think that we have finished this mission. No, because I'm coming back in the autumn and I'm going to find those Yeti. Oh yes, so it's au revoir for now, but only for now. I will be back.
Hello, and today on Shy Yeti on location we shall be discussing why a Yeti might be shy. You see, hello, I'm my Yeti relative. Oh no, oh dear, I think I gave myself away. Hi.
Hello, remember me? I'm the germs in your nice cup of coffee Sister sneezed in when she came round for tea. I have passed round half of your family. Now they all are acquainted with me. I'm going to do a quick Yeti dance in a Yeti cave, but it's quite scary, so it'll be very quick.
Shall